Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Sculler Metals. Hey, first thing I wanted to do is do a subscriber shout out. I got something in the mail. I got a nice letter that says, "Hello Sculler, I'm a longtime subscriber to both of your channels. I ran across something at a flea market and immediately thought of you. You may not want to wear it, but it will at least look good on your workbench. Keep up the great work and on your videos. Can't understand why you don't have thousands more views." I can't understand it either. I should have like 500,000. Anyway, this is from Marty Wilton. So Marty, and he signed his letter, Papaw Marty. So that's pretty cool. I just had some lady walk by with their dogs. Probably is really strange for people that maybe don't know that I do YouTube and I'm in here talking to myself or into a camera, so it's probably pretty funny. But anyway, Marty, thank you very much. I opened the box and he got me this ring. And it's too small for me. I could barely fit it on my pinky, so if I needed to give a knuckle sandwich, it would put a skull indent on it. But yeah, as any scrapper would do, I did put it on my magnet and it did not stick. I really think this is brass. It's a real beauty. So anyway, Marty, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Shout out to you. Thank you for being a subscriber. I might suggest that when you go to flea markets not to think about me anymore, or else I'm gonna feel weird about it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, it's so super nice. I appreciate it. It was nice to talk to you through email, and yeah. So I didn't put the light on back here because I thought maybe it would be too bright behind me, but tell you what, maybe right there. Looks like a great spot for it. So cheers, Marty. Thank you so much. It was very, very nice. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so this stuff has been on my bench for a couple days now. And if it was going to get anything off of here, it would have done it by now, I would think. I don't think it probably takes too long. And besides which, I can't afford to have it sit up here for a week or anything. I got things to do, man. It'll be nice and dusty. And I don't throw it away. I put it back in my bucket because most of the stuff didn't get touched by the oil. So it's still going to be good to use. Now I had done this once before, and when I swept it like this, the dust got a little dark. So that's what told me that it was also picking up dust that was saturated with oil. That's kind of how this is right here. A little darker. But that's a little better, I think. Okay, so and then here's the other thing. As I'm doing the little cleaning up here, I mean, this back corner is an absolute travesty. Now, all of the furniture that's on my back deck has to go into my basement, which is down these stairs right here. And as you can see, I mean, I could barely walk through there right now without tripping on something. So I have some serious work to do just to clean this stuff out of here. I'm probably gonna have to move all this stuff into my garage so I can make a way, make room. Probably a lot of stuff in here that I have to scrap out, get rid of, you know, take down into the basement, whatever. So that is not going to be fun. Still don't have that attached. Okay, so we have a relatively clean workspace, which is good. And it is good because I've got all of this aluminum and I need to cut it down into bite-sized chunks. Speaking of chunks, I mentioned this in my live stream. Get these out of here because I got to get this casing off. Should be a matter of just cutting it off. And there's some steel brackets and stuff on it, but I was cutting some copper tubing off of a compressor that came off an AC unit, and I tipped that copper tubing just right, and a bunch of stuff got down in here. Bunch of the oil that's in there. Yeah, I can see it at the bottom. So I hate to do this, but look how super dusty that is. That's when you know it's good. I don't know how much I got in here. I'm just going to put 2 scoops in here. Almost looks like fire. And we'll let that soak up whatever got in there. You know what? I was going to use these things and cut those into little pieces, but I had someone suggest that I should get some of those shears that will cut it into little chunks. So I might make a run to the store and see if they have some of those and get some. Yeah, or else this is going to take me forever. So let's think about that. Can never get carts apart. So yeah. I can't even get over to the, oh, these are double stuff. I don't want double stuff, I want single stuff. I'm not an animal. Yeah, I can't even get past the first row and I'm already throwing snacks in my cart. Okay, I've got one of these bench grinders. And the stone that I have, ah man, it's a 6-inch, but look how small. Oh wait, that hole isn't small. That's a bench grinding wheel. I think that's what I need right there. I haven't done much sanding in a while. These discs work really good. An 80 grit and a 120 grit. In case I finish off a bar. I still have a bunch of these yet. I buy them in a bulk pack of 50 off of Amazon. Works pretty good. Okay, so I see 2 different types of shears here. These look pretty small. This is a metal shear. That says fiber cement. I don't know. Does that come down more? I mean, you'd think it'd have to. I don't know if that's what I need right there or not. Okay, I haven't found the shears yet, but I do need to get another one of these because the one I have right now is not working. I think I have a 400 and an 800, and that says MT 575. I don't see that they have what I have. Well, it looks pretty heavy duty, so that'll work. I still haven't found the shears yet. I don't even know if they have them here. It wasn't in any of the equipment. Those other shears I looked at were just for thin pieces. Yeah, now the only thing I could think that might work would be these, but if that's as far as it opens, that's not going to work. I need something that would, like, looks like it could take a tree branch, that kind of thing. And I haven't seen anything in here that has that. Okay, so we got one place to go to look, but I want to look here first. We got to get some distilled water because I have to sleep with a CPAP, and it helps me breathe, bro. And then you know what's good? Where are they? Oh, well, pretty much everything in here. Can't find the ones I'm looking for and the ones I normally get. Oh, you know why I couldn't find them? Because this one is empty. Oh. Fruit shoes. Yeah. Okay, here we are. Golden Oreos. I don't need the double stuff. I'm not an animal. Single stuff is fine. Okay, they don't have anything here that is going to work for me. So I'm going to have to get online and try and find what other people are using. Probably order it off of Amazon or something. I don't know how this other stuff got in my cart, by the way. But it's too late to walk them back. So I'll just get them, I guess. Alright. Well, I might have to do it the old-fashioned way or wait until I can order something. Okay, so I looked into the shears that I would need to cut these. Scrapper Grandpa had sent me a video. They were DeWalt shears, and I would end up having to pay $110 for the shears, and then I would have to buy the battery separately. So then I would have a DeWalt battery, which would be different than all the other batteries I have, and that seems crazy just for this. Now, yes, I could also use them for copper tubing. I don't know. I'm going old school. Oh man. And this is basically what it's going to consist of. I could probably cut them longer. Okay, so that was 5 cuts per stick, and I have 100 sticks. Oh Lord. Don't need to be a math major to know that I'm going to have sore shoulders when this is done. Okay, so listen. I just folded 3 of these up. I can't see myself cutting all these sticks into little pieces. It doesn't make sense because if I'm melting, it just needs to fit into the crucible in any form. And why not be able to stick a full rod worth of copper into the crucible than little pieces? Because once you add that metal into the liquid metal that's going to be in the crucible, it's all going to do the same thing. So I got thinking, why not fold it in half and then turn it sideways and fold it in half again. Now you got a piece that you can easily melt into your crucible. The reason why I got to fold it down is because if you put one of these long sticks in your crucible, it doesn't just melt from the bottom and then slowly melt down in. It's going to start heating this up, and then this is going to fold over and flop down into the bottom of your forge, and then you have a mess. Now here's what I'm doing to try to minimize. The first fold is easy, that's not hard on me, and then I get the second one started, and then you end up with that. It's gonna take up more room before I melt it, because these things are big bulky bundles, but I don't know. There's no way I'm gonna use those bolt cutters and cut all these sticks, as many as there are. Now, if I had those DeWalt shears, then yeah, I would do it. I wouldn't think twice about it. But I don't want to do it just for one project. Now, if I got more use out of it down the road, it might make sense, but I don't know, man. I think the battery and the charger was another 50 bucks, so I was going to pay $160 just so I could cut these into pieces and to cut copper into pieces. And I don't know. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like spending that money. Not bad. I also have that bucket that I put that oil dry in. I'm gonna have to get this out at some point. I don't even know how to do it. Okay. So I don't feel, now you can see some of it is stuck. Dropping it on the ground so it will bang some of the dust off of it. Okay, well, doesn't feel wet. So I'm thinking that worked. Ah, what a mess. Boy, oh boy. Guys, I am finally done. Let's weigh that aluminum up real quick. See what we got. We have to subtract 4 pounds. Ugh. Okay, 32.8, 28.8 pounds of aluminum. Whew. Okay, so that's that. And that's also going to be it for this cart. I've had it ever since I got those welders. The welder came on this. I thought I was going to use it for something because it rolls real nice, but you know what? I already have this table over here, so if I have to unload something from my truck, I can use that table. That's just taking up too much room. And ultimately, I've got to be able to get my truck in this garage this winter, and I'm not going to be able to do that with that thing. So it's going in the back of my truck, and it's going in as shred. So that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Go do something nice for yourself today. You deserve it. Peace.